welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So please check your placements, Aries placements. And if this reading doesn't resonate, head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that is more suitable for your individual circumstance. And if you're OG, welcome. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes, donations, and super thanks and super chat to me and my channel. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Like truly, I'm in just awe and gratitude. So thank you. Now, this morning it was interesting. What was interesting was when I woke up before around 4 o'clock this morning, but then the time I saw the clock was 4:44, and then Spirit was like, no, you need to share this message, 4:44. So I'm going to share what this is in angel numbers. So let me know in comments if you're seeing repeat 444, 404, 44, maybe seeing other numbers, the 1 series or 2 twos. But 444, there are angels. They're everywhere around you. You are completely loved, supported, and guided by many heavenly beings, and you have nothing to fear. Oh, wow. This is so, so powerful and beautiful. Let me know if you needed to hear that message. I was guided and led to share that with you. Now, I'm going to be working with this deck where I'm going to be looking at just your recent past, not too much. So what is the recent past for Aries? And, I don't know if this, okay. Current energies for Aries. Wow, look at that. Current energies is just like, anything else for current energies for Aries? What's the advice? Like, look at this. I mean, the cards just they are not stopping. Anything else for the advice? There's like lots of cards that want to come out. I am obsessed with this deck. I am super obsessed. I'll see what those cards are, and then if I need more cards, I will pull them. So in your recent past, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Wow, Aries, look at this. So 4 of Cups, I feel like with the combination of the Queen of Swords, I feel like whatever this 4 of Cups situation is, you have gained clarity. Can you see the gold? I mean, look at that. Like these cards are just, oh, I spoiled myself when I bought this deck. I was like, yep, I deserve it. And I'm so obsessed. Anyway, so I feel like whatever this 4 of Cups situation was, where you might have felt a little bit stuck or stagnant in the past, with the Queen of Swords showing up and the 9 of Cups is saying to me that this situation has now, you have your wish fulfillment. Like you are fully, you're no longer feeling stuck. You are in your own space. You're feeling highly independent. You feel, you know where you're going. I'm going to, because the Queen of Swords, this was the last card in your past energy, so I'm going to hold them the way they appeared. And what this is saying to me is that whatever clarity that you were needing, seeking, with the Queen of Swords appearing and the 9 of Cups has taken you to your 9 of Cups, where you are content, you are happy, you're deeply and emotionally fulfilled. And that's the energy and vibe I'm picking up for you, Aries. This is just sensational and gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 your recent past. And look, we had the solar eclipse, so a lot of things can come to light. A lot of things can come to the forefront, you know, it can shift a lot of energies and quite quickly. That's what eclipses do. And with something like solar eclipse, you know, it shines light quite strongly on areas that we have been ignoring or that need attention as well. So maybe for some of you, this could be, you know, you might be still feeling a little bit in that 4 of Cups vibe, but what Spirit is saying with the Queen of Swords is, you know, Aries, what you need to do. You know, Aries, what is for highest and best, and you know, Aries, how to get out of this situation, because you are all about self and you know how to take care of yourself and what you need, essentially. Wowza. Oh, and for all the new people, welcome. I do Aries readings daily, so tap that like button and subscribe and notification bell so you know when the next reading becomes available. I mean, look, you've got 2 9s. So a lot of you are coming, this is your current energy. So a lot of you are, the nines are telling me that you're coming close to completion of something. And with the Nine of Wands, this is saying this is not the time to give up. This is the time to be persistent. This is the time to keep going. And I also feel in the current energy, some of you may have felt that there are people around you that may have hurt you, particularly with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands right next to each other. And with the Hermit card, that could also say to me that some of you are making more time for your self-care, so more time to yourself to retreat. And it's not like I did not see whether the Hermit was going to show up. This is Virgo energy, by the way. But with the Hermit card showing up, this is saying to me that Aries, if you're still needing some time out, if you need some time to retreat, some time to think, some time to yourself, take it. Take it. You don't need to give attention to these things that are happening, because with the Nine of Wands, there are things that you want to process maybe at a subconscious level or at a subtle level. And I know for Aries, it's easier for us to keep doing things as opposed to stopping, pausing. But this is saying in the present energy, you may benefit. Your spirit is saying to me to share this, and this may be very specific and may not be for everybody, that the more you prioritize yourself and make yourself number one, you will make way more progress and way more quickly, right? Particularly if you have been let down with the Five of Swords, people around you are untrustworthy, have perhaps lied, cheated, stole even. Stealing doesn't always have to be stealing material things. They may have stolen your ideas, they may have stolen your IP, they may have stolen, you know, your creativity, or copied in some way. That's also Five of Swords, you know, feeling that sense. Now, the other story I'm picking up also is that there is a lot of mental energy that's happening. Why do I say that? Look at him. He's got a band-aid around his head right there. And then we have the Five of Swords, and he's got his hand on his chin and he's thinking. So if you've got a lot of mental energy, the way you're going to get that clarity is by taking that time out. And you may think that this is not productive, but this is going to be what is going to lead to productivity. So if you think that this is a counterintuitive, counterproductive action, no, it's actually going to help you to move forward. Now, let's see what have we got in Eight of Cups. Yeah, so in your advice, we've got Eight of Cups. You need to move away from a person, a place, a situation that has let you down. I mean, you've got the Four of Cups. I mean, if I look at these cards, this could be a job, could be a relationship. Let me know in comments, what is it that you need to, that has left you feeling a little bit stuck and wounded, like a wounded warrior for some of you, or hurt. I mean, this could be, in an emotional level, that someone has deeply hurt you and disappointed you. And what Spirit is saying in your advice is that it's time to walk away. And this is the other message Spirit gave me. You've been here, Aries, before, and you've done it before, and nothing's changed. So this is about free will. Now, some of you will be walking away depending on, but what Spirit said to me is you've been here before and you're finding yourself back here again. And I suppose that's probably why the Wounded Warrior, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords, that's what it's saying, that you need to see things clearly, Aries. You need to see things clearly, like the Queen of Swords. Sometimes, particularly with emotions, with the Eight of Cups, this is emotional energy. When we really love somebody, or we really passionate about something, it's very easy for us to get really involved and think from the heart and not from the head. But the Queen of Swords here is saying, loud and clear and proud, that you need to use the sword and be laser focused on and see things for what they are. See what is in front of you. If the person has been continuously letting you down, whether it's job, career, romance, love, family, yeah, it's complicated. But if they keep doing the same thing, and if it's keeping you in this repeated cycle of feeling like a wounded warrior and feeling like you've constantly been let down, and then it's consuming all this mental time, energy, effort on your part, that's also not fair. Because then each time that happens, you retreat further, you distance yourself, you go away, and then you ask yourself these things, and then maybe you go back into that cycle. Now I'm not saying everybody is going back in this cycle, but in your advice, it came up for maybe one or two people that if you've been in this cycle before, it's time to walk away. That's my neighbor's dog. It's not my dog. So just letting you know, FYI. And it's actually a few doors down. So apologies if you can hear that. Maybe he's coming with a message. Okay, here's why I love this deck. This deck, so this is in your advice, right? This deck has 2 extra major arcanas, and guess what? One of the extra major arcanas has popped up in your advice. It's called the Aries, and this is card number 23. So look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. I am loving this. Okay, so I'm going to read the message for the Aries card and see what that is. Actually, no, it's called the Artist. My apologies. It's called the Artist. I read that wrong. So the Artist, it says the Artist is the vessel of creation. This card signifies mankind and shows when you need to open to the knowledge that is available if you stop and set aside the distractions of the human condition and listen. Oh my God! This is the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. This is so cool. So upright, this card means visionary, interpreter, creation, passionate. There you go, Aries. So you, like everything that I spoke about without reading, I should have just read this and that would have saved, or like that would have been the end of the reading. I have been, like, Spirit keeps saying to me that I need to pull some cards on your outcome. So what is the outcome for Aries? What is the outcome? What's the like, so many cards want to pop out. What is the outcome for Aries? What's the outcome? Okay, these cards all want to pop out, so I'm going to go with it. Okay. So the first card we have is the Tower. Look at how gorgeous the Tower is in this deck. Can you see all that gold? I'm always available for gold. Anyway, so this is Aries energy. This is Mars. So the Tower is saying that if you don't follow the advice of walking away and focusing on your creativity and growth and birthing what you know you're here to create as an artist, there will be a Tower moment. There will be a Tower moment. 4 of Pentacles. For some of you now, we've got 4 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. What I will say is that this is, look at how she's like closed off. It's like she's holding that close to her heart almost and protecting herself. It's like she's curled into a ball. So, yep. I'm going to say protect yourself, Aries. Protect yourself, protect your finances. Some of you just need to pay attention depending on your circumstance, whether it's depending, it depends. Is it business related? Is it love related? Is it relationship related? But here I'm feeling like you need to protect yourself and you need to protect your resources for whatever reason. I feel like this is saying have that shield. That's what I see that as, like have that shield of protection. And also the other message I'm getting is that you are divinely protected. So if you are, claim this in comments if that's what you want divine protection, like Archangel Michael, your angels are watching over you, spirit guides are around you, you are divinely protected. But also be smart and vigilant about your assets, about what I said this at the start, didn't I? What information you share and who you're sharing that information with. I think that's a very, very big message. For some of you, you have worked really, really hard. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Isn't this deck just gorgeous? Like, seriously. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm using this deck every single day to do my own reading. So, I am obsessed because I love the gold and it's such a vibe. Anyway, so this is saying that you have worked hard, whether it is in a job situation or family situation, you've worked hard and Spirit knows that you've worked hard. You've done everything that you could in this situation to make it work, and yet here we are. That's what's happened. Here we are. So the Tower is actually divine intervention. That's what this is saying, that if you don't walk away, if you don't focus on creating what you're meant to be creating as a divine artist that Spirit has made you with all these gifts and talents, then divine is going to intervene that no, Aries, you've done enough of this. It's time for you to create. It's time for you to focus on you. It's time for you to get rewarded for all the hard work that you have put in, whether it's in a work context, relationship context, or love context. You know where this sits in your storyline. There's so many of you, right? But look what is coming. Like, oh, seriously? Like, oh, The Nine of Pentacles, a major wish fulfillment. We started off look at this, you've now got two nines. I mean, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, these are one of my favorite cards in the deck. And you know why they're one of my favorite cards in the deck? They're my favorite cards because this is about you. It's like homecoming. It's coming to you. When you come into your power, when you come into, look at all these grapes. Grapes is all about rewards for all your hard work. And this is what Divine is doing with this tower. You know, this tower moment that you get. And you've made that progress from Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. This is progress right here. You've gone from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. And Spirit is saying you are getting the rewards and the major wish fulfillment, Aries, because you've done the work. You have showed up. You've done everything and then some for this situation. Now, this is the thing. We can try and keep making things work, whether it's in the context of love, it's in the context of relationship. But then there is free will, not of only ourselves, but the free will of the other party. Let's not forget. And I think that's what this message is all about. Spirit here is acknowledging you, Aries, for how far you've come. From the Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. Look at all these eights. You've got two eights showing up. You've got two nines showing up. Like, I mean, there's a lot of double confirmation in terms of numerology and numbers. And funny that I started this reading with number 444, hey? So... and then you've got Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Like, you've already got 4-4. So there you go. Like, yeah. So those numbers could mean something to you. I'm sharing that message because those numbers, maybe you see 99, 88 all the time. 88, the 88 series for me is the abundance, you know, and 99s, it's like it's about independence coming to you. It's about wish fulfillment, dreams come true, you know, and that's what I see with these two nines showing up. But what I absolutely love is this Nine of Cups is coming with the Page of Cups. So not only there is a message, an offer that wants to come through to you, but at the moment you can't really see it. And the reason you can't see it is because you're in the Four of Cups vibe, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords. And until you stay as a wounded warrior, or feel that you are stuck and you can't move, or feel like there is all this mental energy that's getting consumed, you can't create, because all that energy is being spent on people, places, situations that no longer serve you and that you have truly outgrown. This whole reading is talking about how you've outgrown a situation, and look how far you've come. That's what this whole reading is about, because Spirit really wants you to have that wish fulfillment. And you can have it, and it's yours. And I also feel like this is why Spirit is saying, watch your back, watch who you're spending time, energy, and attention with, because not everyone that's around you is trustworthy. Not everyone around you has the highest and best interest for you. And you may not be like that with others, but that's not to say that other people have the same intention like you have towards them. And that's what this reading is talking about. This reading is really talking about you, your growth, your journey, and where you are, and where Spirit has almost earmarked for you to be on, because what is coming is wish fulfillment, dreams, desires, abundance, wealth, prosperity, stability, security for yourself and for those that you love and care for, because Spirit can clearly see that you have worked really, really hard. Whatever this is, you've worked hard. Eight of Pentacles. And you have been at it. You have been at it. Things have been tough, yes. You've persevered. You kept going. And then there's enough is enough. You've retreated a number of times. You've pulled yourself, pulled your energy, gone inwards, tried to work it out. But sometimes we can't work everything out on our own, particularly when other energies are involved. And that's what this is saying. That with the other energies involved, are they for your highest and best? And sometimes we have to bite the bullet and we walk away, which was in your advice, Eight of Cups. But when we don't do things that we know is for our highest and best, the divine intervention happens with the Tower moment right here. So where are you on your journey, Aries? Let me know. Look at that. I'm obsessed. I've got this major love affair with this deck. But who can blame me? Like, it is just fantabulous. Like, it's such a fantabulous deck that every time I pull it up, I'm just like such happy vibes. All right, so I'm going to pull some abundance, manifestation messages for my beautiful Aries. What does my Aries need to know? Anything else? And thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments. I mean, they help me to know that these readings, you find these readings helpful and valuable. And it helps me to show up, because if it's really simple for me. If you don't show up, I don't show up. And that's the basic philosophy for me to do these daily readings. I also need to know that, you know, and your likes, comments, and subscribes, that's how I know that you want me to continue. I am comfortable spending money on myself. Hallelujah. Amen. Praise the Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Maybe someone needs to hear that message. My purpose is to improve myself, and I cannot tell you this is the only thing you can do. We can't improve other people. All we can do is take ownership and accountability of ourselves. I have a partner who is responsible with money. Like Four of Pentacles, just saying quietly, just on the D-low, just, you know, just saying. I have a partner who shares the same interests as me. So maybe these are the messages. Maybe this is why, this is what you want in a relationship. Maybe that's what's lacking. Because you've got now two love cards. Yeah, I have a partner who's responsible with money, and I have a partner who shares the same interests as me. And then your purpose card, which is the artist. My purpose is to improve myself. And Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, I'm comfortable spending money on myself. Oh, yes. Yes, baby. So if you are comfortable spending money on yourself, let me know in comments. What are you doing? It doesn't have to be something big. It could be as simple as buying fresh flowers or buying a cup of coffee or tea. Or maybe you want to buy a new outfit for an event that you're going to. Let me know in comments. Let's make this fun and playful, shall we? Let's not always be so serious, particularly when we have Towers coming up and Hermit showing up and the Nine of Wands. I mean, let's not be so serious, because hey, we've got Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. So let's focus on that. And the artist. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. It is always a joy and pleasure to do these readings and to vibe and jive with each of you. Like truly, truly, truly. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't show up, I don't show up. It's that simple. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next reading becomes available. And I will see you next time.